Marvel Chads, it's time to try Ultron's Battle Matrix LTM, and while I'm going to be putting a couple hours in to find the optimal strategies in this game mode, this particular video is going to be about initial impressions, because I've had high hopes for this mode ever since the first trailer released, and I think NetEase might be hinting at something permanent here, or at least another game that they might be cooking up in the background. Spoiler, I have absolutely no experience with auto chess, so I'm not really sure what I'm getting myself into, but I think if we stick to the heroes we know and build a balanced team, we should be able to get a win here, hopefully. So as a solo Ultron, we're gonna build our team, and I think it's gonna correspond to their power level in the current meta. And it's kind of a restricted pool too, I'm noticing. Not all the heroes are available. So let's try to stick with some synergies here. Hopefully that'll work out for us. We can't do the Star-Lord synergy, but we can get that resurrection meta going. And let's put a flyer on the field as well. But what I think will be interesting is, since it's an auto battler, we might see some like optimal team comps here, because it's pure numbers. It's not actually people playing out the heroes, so in that sense you see like the real potential of these heroes removed from bad players. The cards, reduce enemy health. I'm just gonna reduce damage taken on my vanguards. I'm really not sure what's good yet. Increase primary fire. This is where it's a massive learning curve, isn't it? But let's go ahead and back up our healers here. Positioning really matters a lot. Let's see. Storm in the front line, not technically working. Okay, that was pretty quick. I think that was just a demo round. Increase ult max duration by 2. Yeah, there's a lot to learn here. A lot of stuff for each individual hero. And then some general cards for their overall power. This is a lot to dig into. So let's not even do the cards right now. Let's just move them around, get our heroes into position, and then we could get more. Reduce damage output of enemies by 1. Let's focus on the positioning of the heroes, and then we'll learn the card system. What's pretty interesting too is like, you can fire at them and assist. So they're getting bumped out of place, but see, my healers and my Storm are untouched here in the background. Uh-oh, and then Magneto actually bumped his way through. Huh. Okay, I thought I had a meta strategy there, but then I just got completely dominated. What just happened? Crazy. Respect, respect. I think that's because I didn't upgrade the cards. For each unique role, increase ally maximum hero health. Let's go ahead and get that. Reduce damage. We haven't been buying cards. That's really what it is. You don't have a lot of time to actually pick your cards. That's the real pressure moment, actually. And is this a good position? I feel like my guys got knocked back a bit. That's where it really matters the team comp of the enemy, too, because they had a hero that knocked them back. But then this Psylocke got lost in the back line. Magneto holding strong over there, but not strong enough. The Loki play. You know what I'm really noticing back here is how effective his Lokis are. Even in this game mode, of course. Loki just the S tier hero right now, undeniably. But then here's what I heard. We could actually change heroes, but we don't have the ability to get a Loki, so that's unfortunate. Health enhancement, health suppression, attack speed. You know, I really don't know the cards, so I'm just buying them all. It's switching us out after every turn, too. Like we're getting with new enemies. He's got double shield comp. That's really benefiting him. The raw damage output of the double res comp is not enough. This actually keeps happening where the cocoon is still there. If you don't build a good team from the beginning, you're already losing because you can't really influence the gameplay that much. Hold up, we're gonna leave this and we're gonna try with a different team comp. Your match duration was too short to earn settlement rewards. What does that even mean? There's ranking in this mode? I definitely dove in the deep end, and this mode communicated nothing about how to play it or the fact that there's even a ranking system. Let's just try to cook up the most meta team comp we possibly can. Double hard shield. Wait, no more Storm. So there's a bit of randomization to this as well. So we're in somewhat random lobbies. We'll get Winter Soldier and Magic. They get their own healing. Loki. I think we just go for... No, I think we go with Rocket Raccoon here. Rocket Raccoon's ultimate, it contends with Luna Snow. And I think Luna Snow's a bit of a worse DPS, so if they do get in our back lines, she's gonna do worse in that situation. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something with this team comp. But this also makes it more intriguing, the fact that there's a bit of randomization here. You get 6 heroes from each role, and the duelists have by far the most variety. Charge acceleration. Let's not focus on the cards yet. Let's just get our duelists where they need to be. Get the healers to the back lines. More modules though. Let's see. We don't have enough. We just got to make sure to be buying these every round. And we're going to have to take an actual look at this. We'll have to digest all of this text for the tip video. All right, boys, let's see what you can do. Magic goes in, starts beating them up immediately. Wow. Okay. It looks good. On paper. Increase ultimate slam range, dagger, fire rate, magazine capacity. Let's just make that tank a little bit better. Reduce enemy damage output for each duelist. Increase Vanguard health. I guess we could just reduce damage here. All right, here we go. New team, putting them to the test. Thor contending. Gotta heal my guys. Oh, that worked so well. The Loki. That Loki did very well. And everyone stayed alive, too. Wow. Rocket Raccoon definitely better for this resurrection mechanic than Adam Warlock was. Vanguard ultimate gain. Okay, let's do that. Increase health. Increase health. I think you're just going to have a lot of benefit if you're increasing health constantly, because this being a raw numbers game, unless they're increasing their damage every single round too, they're not going to get at you. So it really comes down to, are you going defense, are you going attack, or are you trying to rely on the ultimates? The three basic strategies, it seems, of this mode. Oh no, Thor diving in, not good. Magic coming back. Wow, what's happening back here? Magic is so survivable. Look at her go. That is crazy, dude. People will look you in the face and say that Magic isn't overpowered. And then look what she does when you put autopilot on her. You cannot stop her. Put a defensive shell on the duelist. Reduce enemy damage output. In Vanguard max health, I don't know if we really need that. Let's save our resources here. Now it's a matter of seeing how long we can take this winning streak. All right, here we go, boys. Huh, okay, that guy left the game. How do I activate my ult is the question. Or do they do it automatically? We got 20 resource on that as well. Let's just keep leaning into the duelist. Keep leaning into the duelist. It seems like our healers can keep the Vanguards alive well enough. And then as long as the duelists are putting out more damage, we're gonna win these fights. I could definitely see becoming addicted to this. If this is like the skeleton of something bigger to come, I'm already enjoying it. Oh, look at that battle. I'm not even firing. I'm just watching. Strange. The Strange Magneto comp, too, because they bubble each other in the perfect situations. Look at that. Another clean sweep, 6 heroes up. So 100% you want double shield. You want double hard shield. And then obviously Loki, if you can pick Loki. Increase duelist health again. Increase Vanguard health. Like, we got more than we know what to do with here. I guess we're just meant to re-roll a lot. There's actually not too many choices with these cards. They keep coming back to the same conclusions. So you actually should be spending more points on re-rolling to make sure you're constantly getting the same cards over and over again. Here we go, Rocket Raccoon boost. Let's keep refreshing, get the duelist stuff. At least they're color-coded. So greens are strategist, reds are duelist. These purples are universal. They have to do with being unique roles. And at least, like, if you don't decide to reposition your troops, you could always just go back into the modules. So boom, we just keep loading up on defensive boosts and attack boosts for the duelists, and I don't know if they'll be able to stop us. I don't think people have enough knowledge on this game mode yet. Oh, we got some competition here. Hold up. He's got a magic too. Magic Psylocke combo. Double melee. The win streak! No! Dude actually busted the win streak with the double melee. That's crazy. That was really cool. Finally. Let's put some more into our Vanguards. We'll do a couple more rounds, but I think we've seen enough of this for the initial impression at this point. We do got to reclaim one more win, though. We cannot end on a loss here. I also got to use my health cooldown. I do keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, see? It does exactly what it does in the normal game, except it does it to all of your units. Ah, there we go. Alright, pride reclaimed. Very nice. How long does it go, though? Like, how many rounds? I'm gonna go ahead and leave this lobby, too, so that we can give some initial impressions on this, and then I'm really gonna dive deep and figure out some best ways to play this. Protocol points. Current rank, number 3. I guess that's just our top placement in the lobby we were in. because I have to assume there's a maximum number of people per lobby, right? Yes, there we are, 6 players. So we're constantly being remixed against 6 different players. Interesting. And now let me start with the positives. This mode is really interesting. It's actually pretty cool to see these heroes play out their own game plan, and I feel like I'm actually learning something about the hero's potential in the regular version of Marvel Rivals by watching them go on autopilot. I do like that the hero pool is limited, actually, so everyone in the same lobby has access to the same heroes and you're not overwhelmed by choices, because now we're going to lean into the negatives a bit. There is a lot of choice here, and there is like no tutorial system to this mode. So when I'm going to have to focus really hard on making a 101 video and making an advanced tip video so that people can actually understand this mode. It's really going to be trial and error figuring out what the best ways to play are for now. There's like a wall of text of instructions for every hero that you can play, but there's no way you're going to read it while you're actually queued into this game mode. But I do think it's pretty cool how, as Ultron, you can somewhat influence the match by doing a little bit of damage, or healing your teammates at specific times. And obviously it's about who you choose to boost, who you combo with. But at this point, I think we all know how we feel about this game mode. Comment down below how you're feeling about it. Are you going to be trying this out? And of course, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more Marvel Rivals content. There we go! Magneto finally used it. He used it right when we... Classic Magneto. Throwing an ultimate into a 1 fight.